So you made a cool looking cosplay prop or piece of armor. Nice. But guess what? You can't paint it yet. Why? Because foam is greedy. EVA-foam just loves to absorb paint. And that just leaves your prop looking like garbage. That's why you have to prime it. Now there are many primers out there and they will all have one thing in common. They are all flexible. In this video I am going to cover Plasti, as you might have guessed. Priming EVA-foam is like brushing your teeth. Nobody likes to do it, but it's important because if you don't, you're gonna regret it after. Foam moves, flexes and does yoga while you are wearing it, so you need to prime it with a primer that is flexible. If it's not flexible, your paint will start cracking faster than our government. Plasti is a rubber spray primer that is very popular with cosplayers because it doesn't leave any brush strokes, it is fast and pretty easy to use. At CosplayShop.be you're gonna find Plasti in black and transparent. Now, everything I'm gonna say is gonna apply to both of them, so don't add me if you're team transparent, it's all the same. Now, there are two big downsides to using Plasti, and the first one is that it is toxic. And I'm really talking the I am not mad, I am disappointed type of toxic. You really have to protect yourself when using this. And secondly, it's kinda matte, so if you're looking to make something shiny, you'll have to do some extra work. That being said, you can get some banger results with Plasti if you know what you're doing. And plot twist, you don't, that's why you're here. So let's fix that. Step 1. Don't die. Now before you even think about using Plasti, you have to really protect yourself because, as I said, it is very toxic. That's why you need a respirator and maybe some gloves. Now I'm saying a respirator and not a dust mask because this is used when you're sanding furniture or using a Dremel. You need a respirator for fumes. This is not gonna work. So always wear this unless you're planning on cosplaying Arthur Morgan.
I'm afraid.
Also preferably do this outside or in a well-ventilated area, like I am in a well-ventilated area. This is a huge space, so I am fine, but I'm still gonna use this. Now if you're thinking about doing this on your bedroom floor, like the gremlin that you are, please don't. Just do it somewhere else. Step 2. Warm it up. If your Plasti has been chilling in the Arctic, aka your shed or your garage, you probably have to warm it up. So for this you need some warm water. I'm not saying boiling, this is not ramen, we're just going to use warm water. I'm using a water cooker, but I'm edging it till it's just warm. Just don't boil it, that's dangerous. Alright, so that's it. Now I'm just gonna let it rest for like a couple of minutes and then we can start priming. But why are we doing this weird thing in the first place? Well, warming up your Plasti will cause it to flow way better and that means less splatters and not ending up crying again. So I just recommend doing it. Why not? Can't hurt. Step 3. Prep your foam. Heat seal your foam with a heat gun and make sure it's clean. No dust, no crumbs, no glitter. Clean foam equals good results, dirty foam equals sadness. The Plasti will not hide your mistakes. Step 4. Spray. If you look like a toddler on sugar when spraying, that's bad. Very bad. You'll get splatters and uneven coverage and everyone, including me, will laugh at you. Here's what you wanna do. Shake the can a little because it looks cool and for a better flow, of course. Test spray somewhere or something that is not your prop to clean the nozzle. Keep the can like 20 or 30 centimeters away from your foam. It's always best to start and stop spraying while you are next to the object and not hovering above it. Use smooth, even passes. Not too fast, not too slow. Too slow means drips, too fast is you missed the spot. If you've got a prop, stick it on a turntable or hang it up. Move the object, not your body. Step 5. Finishing. Now one layer isn't enough, you're not a quitter. So here's the breakdown. Most of the time I like to do 3 layers. Layer 1 just covers the foam. Layer 2 hits all the spots you've missed because you're human. And then layer 3 is for all the perfectionists and overachievers out there. Try to let each layer dry for like 30 minutes before slapping on the next one. Also, when it's drying you will see it do some wiggly stuff. That's normal, the foam is just being dramatic. It means you did a good job. And for the love of all that is holy, don't touch it while it dries. If you do, it will leave fingerprints and it will literally stick out like a sore thumb. Respect your drying times, very important. So as you can see, all the weird texture that was going on, like with the foam being dramatic, that's all gone now. It looks kinda smooth, it has a bit of a texture as you will always have with Plasti, but overall it's pretty smooth and even a bit shiny. Now how much can you spray with one can? Well, it kinda depends on how you use it, but usually I would say one can prime like a chest plate or like a helmet like you see with the Chainsaw Man helmet that I didn't make. Now of course there are more primers out there, but those are for another video, so if you want to see those, subscribe. Anyway, I'm done now, so if you have more questions about Plasti or anything else, you can leave them in the comments down below or maybe join our Discord. I'm SkyShark and I will see you in the next one.